And yes, you're probably wondering why is it right here? Well, as you guys know, the place they used to be, basically right up here, as you all know, that's gone now, so since the shelves are now over here, and I also used to put them on the shelves back in the day, this is where logos are going to go from now on, in all future events going forward. Hope you like it! Anyway, the real point of this episode is actually the haLLowEEn Party 2021. And oh boy, this is really epic! I'm not joking, this is probably seriously going to be the best Halloween event I think I have ever made in this backyard. Like, ever. Seriously, you don't even understand how much is in this event. And yes, you can see that right above me, can you? Yes, you're going to be seeing that in the background of every episode until this event is over. At least when doing the intro, obviously. Speaking of workshop, let's just jump right into it. One more thing though, I didn't have enough time to create the shirt before making this video, so I think you'll be seeing it in the next episode though. Well, actually, there's going to be 2 episodes today. The first one is for how the event looks in color, and then the other is how it looks in black and white. So, the next episode after that, on October 18th. Makes more sense there? Good. What I was going to do with the shirt is, of course, put this exact logo on it. Of course, keep the original logo, obviously. And yeah, anyway, the point is, let's finally jump into this officially. So as you guys can see, there are a ton of awesome Halloween decorations. Of course, we have the classic Halloween Garland from 2017. It has been pretty much tradition now to have the Halloween Garland in the workshop at this point. Now this obviously is new. Actually, every decoration in this room, besides the Halloween Garland, of course, being positioned obviously differently, there are so much Halloween Garland, and yes, this is actually the original Halloween Garland from 2017. A lot of it fell apart, so I actually got to take the advantage to hook a ton more of it around the room, which is seriously great. Honestly, I don't mind that it broke apart, because I finally took advantage of actually hanging it around the room a lot more. So that is super cool. Next up, and yes, there's my tablet right there. We're going to need that later for the black and white effect. That's why it's here, actually. And then my phone will go in the exact same spot as my tablet once the tablet is being used in the next episode. Right here, we still have our 5-year anniversary of project right here. But what I did add, and yes, this project will be taken down very soon. Probably in a few days, or just even, actually in a day, actually. But before we do, though, or at least just until that happens, I did put the skeleton. I had an extra skeleton piece from the Garland left, alongside some of the Halloween things from the, the pumpkin things from the Halloween Garland. Oh, and yes, who could easily forget about this? The triple jack-o'-lanterns. How awesome is that? But do you really think we're done with this room? I didn't think so. Not only is the Halloween Garland, that's that and that all there, but if you look up here, there's the welcome sign. Cool, right? I did this on purpose for a reason, and you'll see why when I head over to the shed. I'm not joking. It's actually there on purpose for a reason. And again, when I head over to the shed, I'll show you why it's there. Why this sign's here. Anyway, what are the other elements of this room that... Oh, come on! Where's the dodgeball at? Okay, I might have just lost it somewhere, but oh well. Oh yeah! We got a ton of new decorations in this party. And I mean a ton of new decorations in this party. Because, oh boy, it is one of the most epic Halloween events I think I've done here yet, as you guys know. There are way more decorations than previous years, as there's actually brand new ones along the way. Speaking of which, this is one of them. Well, technically, I've actually had this for quite a long time, actually. There is basically just pumpkin drawings that I made around, I think 6 years ago in 2015, that I think I hung up in our old classroom room in our old house. So I haven't really seen them since. So I actually found them a few weeks ago. And well, I decided to use them for this party. So that's pretty cool. And yes, if you're wondering what this is, I tried making like a ghost or something. I don't know if it worked. Or at least just an evil ghost. Alongside, it's just attached to that pumpkin that I made around 6 years ago. Yes, I did make all of this 6 years ago in 2015. You know, a year before this channel existed. Actually, sorry, 9 months before I started this channel. Now this is actually brand new, actually. In fact, that was just created today. This right here. Alongside that, this and this were both created today on October 17th. You want to know how it was done? Simple. I crafted these. I went to hold on, what store was it? Oh, right. I went to Michael's, and of course, I think they have the crafting stuff in, like, I think the back where I went. And of course, I crafted this and this. This obviously be a pumpkin. This, of course, being Frankenstein. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome, right? Of course, all the valuable creations I've made over the years are in this very room. And I don't really mind if this gets messed up here, because let's face it, it's just going to be windy the whole time. And this actually is done a few years ago. I think in 2017, actually. So, yeah, there you go. That's a little something special. And also, this is also here on purpose for a reason, just like the welcome sign. But this one actually has a different purpose of being here. The reason why that's there is because just a big project. Mainly, I want to have it on the project table while we make projects during this event. And without further ado, finally, we are done with this room. Sorry that it took forever. I wanted to just tell you all the small differences I made to the room. And I think that's probably the most I've done to this room so far. Finally, we could head over to the shed after all this time, and that explains why the welcome sign is there. We have the new trick-or-treat sign. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the old one, the one that you've been seeing at every Halloween party up until now. But hey, this is here, so this is a good replacement. And also, I just put this up here because I had nowhere else to put it. But yes, it says trick-or-treat there because, of course, if you go inside the workshop, even though there's no candy in here, I put the welcome sign in here just for that reason. So, of course, you could have the welcome sign welcoming you to this room. And I might actually, I am planning on doing a candy hunt again this year. Just like I did last year. It was really fun. So, that's cool. Anyway. What are your guys' thoughts? The only things we have in this room include the trick-or-treat sign, the skeleton garland thing, the 2 pumpkins down there, which you guys can see. Yes, they're both here. I had nowhere else to put them. I was trying to find a place for them for ages. And, of course, we have the Halloween wreath. That is all super, super cool. All right, on to the tripod area. Let's go! Yo! It'd be really it's just be really sun shining out here. Why do I keep getting that messed up nowadays? But my God, this is a beautiful evening. Yeah, what a beautiful sunshine up there with the sun. Anyway, sorry that I kept getting a lot of that messed up really right there. I'm not going to like that if I rewatch this, but oh well. But hey, it'll do. Even though I could edit it out, technically. Point is, here is the tripod area. First off, as you can see, we have the Halloween themed signs. Of course, we have Happy Halloween, Witches, Beware, Spooky, Boo, Creepy, and Haunted. Over here, we have a pretty cool item, which actually will be available on October 27th. This is the Halloween bracelet. And it's actually true because if we do pick it up technically, even though it's not available. Oh, god dang it. God dang it! The item's ruined! Oh, well. Well, again, that item's ruined. I was gonna use this for an item. Oh, well. I think I'll find another item instead. Wait, never mind, I fixed it! Nice! Yeah, I fixed it! Nice! Oh, god dang it, I broke it again, but oh well. Wait, never mind, guys. It's actually still intact. But basically, this is going to be an item in the Halloween party this year. Oh, well, I'll just refix it later off camera. I think it requires both my hands. Anyway. As you can see, we got the new custom Halloween garland, as you all can see. Oh, and yes, remember how I said I was actually going to be using these? I wasn't joking. These actually were going to be used. These are the old gates that had been right there for like the past, who knows how many years, actually. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about the black skeleton. I know it's a little bit hidden around here, but oh well. But yeah, this is here. Oh, and if that wasn't already enough, god dang it, I keep doing this. Yeah, the pumpkin lights. The pumpkin lights are actually here. Remember also how I said I was going to use those in the Halloween event this year? Well, as you can see, I wasn't joking about that, because as you can see, it's here now. And I'm assuming I can fix it, obviously. God dang it. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Oh well, I guess I'll do something else about it. Oh yeah, you remember how that one pumpkin is missing now? That's fine. Alright, I finally got it fixed. Of course, I positioned it differently now because I couldn't get it elsewhere. So, yeah, there you go. That's the pumpkin lights, guys. Of course, I'll turn them back on later for black and white version of this event. But there you go. That's everything in this room. Alongside the leaves, of course, from the celebration of fall around a month ago. Actually, 4 weeks ago. So what are your thoughts on the tripod area? I think the workshop still has to be my favorite room. Now, here's where we get to something pretty interesting. As you guys can see, the pond view is, of course, obviously decorated, but what's cool about it is that I actually went a little nuts. The next two rooms are pretty nuts. First off, right here we have the glass pumpkin. So that's cool. Right here we have the usual plug for these things, as always. We have the other one. And then, after that, we have a little something interesting that I also just bought today, too. Yes, I did buy this, actually. Today, actually. Many hours ago. So, that was cool. Anyway, as you can see, this says danger. Why did I put this here? Well, technically, I think that pond technically could be considered that, considering I think there's an alligator down there. So that's another reason. But yeah, as you can see, it also has bats on it, as you can see. Looks pretty cool, I will admit that. It actually looks pretty fantastic for what it is. So that's pretty cool. See, I told you, we got a ton of new decorations alongside all the classics. Of course, this, of course, will lead into the next room, the field, where it, of course, continues all the way until pretty much right here. So, that's cool. Alright. Let's just fix this, though. God dang it, I can't even fix it. Oh, well. Point is, it is here, technically. Yeah, just the point is, it is there. I'll just probably get more tape for it eventually. Technically, it already came with tape. But I'll probably just go get more later on. Anyway, the point of this room is, yes, even though we are still doing whole construction, we have this. Anyway, you can see that is, of course, the pumpkin lanterns, the green string, which I like to call slime in this event, for some reason, and, of course, the rest of the danger sign. So that is super, super cool. This is obviously at the field. I really need to do something about this. Okay, I think that kind of makes sense that light is there. Speaking of which, I also want to say that it is currently, and I mean currently, 6:13 p.m., which explains why I think the sun's going down very soon. What the heck is going on over there? Anyway, this leads us into our next room, the tree next to the garden, which has to be my second favorite room. Don't know why. Oh yeah, don't mind this. I just put this here for no reason. But the rest of it's there on purpose. As you can see... Oh, and yes, that is down there for some reason. Anyway, as you can see, we have the skeleton garland for this, which is super cool. I kind of wanted to put this here on purpose for a reason. And yes, even though the skeleton things are all over the place, you know what? Actually, yeah, let's make use out of these, actually. Let me just go behind here really quick. Let me go get the other one. Let me actually make use out of these. Give me a second. Just gonna make use out of any of the remaining ones. Give me a sec. Alright, there we go. I made use with these. As you can see, we have these skeleton things all over the tree, which makes it look very creepy and scary, all at the same time. So that is super cool. Anyway, now we do technically have the skeleton garland here. Of course, we have these, which yes, I did put these here, just because I had nowhere else to put them. Yeah, just want to make it clear, a lot of these I had pretty much no places for, so I added on to rooms that were already decorated, respectively. So, yeah, just wanted to make myself clear. So what are your thoughts on this? This gate had to probably be the longest thing that took me to put in here before putting on the garland and the pumpkins. Oh yeah, this one was really hard to get over. Well, just set up in a way I like it. The other one at the tripod area did not take me long. It was actually pretty easy. And then I obviously put the garland on top, or at least just along it. So what are your thoughts on this room? Look how cool it looks. I told you, this is all scary stuff. Of course, we have the usual classic pumpkin, which is my icon on this channel. At least for the month of October it is. Then, of course, we have the witch right behind there, because like I said, just like this and this, I had nowhere else to put this. I just couldn't find another place. I know I could have probably done it in the field. I don't know if I already did that in previous years, so I didn't want to do that again, just in case. Because I want to make everything look different, and I think all of this does already look different. Alright, on to the last room before we go into black and white, which is its own video for reasons. Lastly but not least, guys, this is also another thing that I think I made like years ago, so I added it in. I also recently found we have the first candle. This is actually where all the candles are in this event. We have the second candle right there. And lastly but not least, in this entire event, we have the third candle right here, which in my opinion looks seriously awesome. What are your guys' thoughts? Comment down below. But of course, we're not actually done with this party yet. Showcasing it wise. Now, did you forget we still have another mode in this party that we can make this party even better? Yeah, it's called black and white. Are you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1...